Good morning everyone, it's Kyle here, and today I am going to do another figure review, but on two figures. And let me just put these down here. And the two figures today are, you might have guessed it by reading the title of the video title, whatever. The two Gameras. This part is, here is the tags. So let's get down. What is so special about these two Gameras? They're the same Gamera from the same movie, Gamera 3, Revenge of Iris. Well, here's the difference. I'm gonna go through their differences right now. Yeah, you can see, this one is obviously the darker color. This one has lighter colors, the one right here. And it depends on the sort of material, like soft or hard vinyl. This one is hard vinyl. You can judge by that, and the shell is a, I don't know what color green this is, but it's a certain kind of green. But anyways, this figure is hard vinyl. This one, that's sort of a soft vinyl. If you could squish the shell back here. Anyways, let's get on to the articulation. Articulation for the hard shell, it's basically Sanders. The arms will go up and down like this. Sew this on. But the dang it, one of my trees fell. And the legs are hard to rotate 360. I don't recommend this. But I don't think they can rotate 360 at all if they're a hard vinyl one. Hard vinyl Gamera figure. Because it's hard vinyl. You pop the limb out of a hard vinyl figure and it's not going to come back in. Fortunately, the tail does rotate 360. Ish. See, hard vinyl. It's hard plastic. That's what I expect in good figures, and just forget the trees for now. Just turn the camera. And here's this Gamera's tag. So this is the hard vinyl green shelled Gamera figure. This was actually the one I got before the other one over here. Speaking of which, I shall get him out now. Okay, this one is obviously the better figure. I would recommend this figure more. But one thing, the arms, you might want to pull them out if you're going to rotate them 360, but there's a possibility the limbs will pop out, but it's no big deal. You could pop the limbs back in, considering it's soft vinyl, but there we go. Yeah, soft vinyl figures, if their limbs pop out, there's no problem, you can just pop it back in. And if you try to rotate this Gamera's legs, it's a possibility they could go up inside the body. Like when he has to fly. The tail rotates 360. And that's basically Gamera's articulation, both of them. But for the sheer detail on both of them, they are great. There's obviously some different color variations. I don't know if you could tell this, but this one has a much lighter golden belly of the undershell. And the eyes, you can see the eyes well. They're like green. As for this Gamera, the eyes are dark green. Really, really dark green. I mean, you can barely see them. And for the paint jobs, they're just almost different paint jobs. I mean, the toes are like bronze. These are white. So the claws, the fingertips, and the color of the body. This one is almost like a very dark charcoal gray. I mean, this one is a black. This color is a black. Now, as for size comparisons, let me see if I can get this back out a little more. Yeah. Let me move these forward again. Yeah, this is becoming a pain to move them. Yeah, into position like that. Let's compare them to, how about, you know, I'll just do one Gamera, considering they're both the same size. Well, not entirely. I should actually size these two up. It may look like they're the same size, but this Gamera is actually shorter than this one. Like, I don't know why that is. I mean, considering they're the same mold, but it might have to do with the pose. Well, not entirely the same pose, but whatever. This camera is shorter than this one. That's a good article. So I'll size this one first. Okay, size comparison with this camera. Let's size them up with first Godzilla 54. As you can see, Godzilla is way taller than Gamera 1999. I mean, if you know their data, Godzilla 54 is only like 50 meters. That's about, I don't know how many feet that height that is, but Gamera is 80 meters, so he should be somewhere around like here compared to a smaller 1954 Gojira. But what about the other Gamera? He is smaller than Godzilla. You see, this is smaller, and well, they're basically same size compared to Godzilla here. So, who's gonna be up next for the scaling? How about, oh my god, big surprise, new person to add to my collection. But who is he, considering we can't see the top of his head? How about we back him out? Can anybody recognize him? Thought so. Yes, so Gamera does scale up to him very well. Even though this isn't the same height he was in the episode of what he premiered in. So yeah, not a particularly good scaling. But it doesn't matter, we can do whatever we want with these figures. What about the other Gamera? This Gamera also scales up well to him. And I will get down to reviewing him and doing more scalings with him and the detail about him. So anyways, that is the two major scalings between the two Gameras, Godzilla 54 and him. I'm referring to, you know, who is him. So that's basically all I got for a figure review. I am doing this way early in the morning. I just got up. Doesn't matter. So that's my new figure review, the two Gameras. Do I recommend both figures? Mainly yeah, but I recommend this one more. More accurate, and it's more awesome. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the review. Good morning, and I shall see you later. And I shall get down to reviewing him after I review him.